Morning. And good morning to you, YouTube. It is day 2 for us at Haven this week. And what a morning already. Look at this. It's not even 9 a.m. and I'm awake. That's weird. But it's just stunning outside. And we cannot wait to get started with today. Today we're going exploring all around the site. We're actually having breakfast out. And last night, I forgot to put it in the video, I got to try my first ever deep fried Mars bar. It was so good. I love Scotland just for that. But yeah, it's time to get started with today. So I'm gonna go and get dressed and roll the titles. Filming like this bit, but me and Sonny were just driving around the site, you know, taking it all in, having a little look, and I can't see where they've gone, but we're just out enjoying ourselves, having a look round, going, oh, that's a nice caravan, you know, like you do. Came along to here, and pray to God they're still here. There's some family. Oh my God, the sheep. Oh, deer? No. Goats, maybe? Don't know. As far as I know, there isn't a zoo next to us. I think it might be a farm. Don't know. They're looking at me anyway, I'm gonna go. Don't like being judged. But we're over to like the other side of the park now, and have a look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous view? Incredible. And so now it's time to go and get some breakfast. I should probably start this by apologising, because it was when I first saw this machine, I was like, oh my God, that is amazing, I'm going to have a go. So I went to go and have a go, and don't get me wrong at all, this is incredible. It is a virtual reality machine like nothing I've ever seen in any arcade in my life, right? It's just that good. So the first bit is you have to put your money in and you select what virtual reality you want. So I selected one which is based on a theme park ride, what we call a flat ride, and it's that one, you know, where there's like 2 seats at the bottom of the stick, and then way up high at the other end of the stick there's 2 more seats up there, and then the whole stick just spins around. It's one of them. So I was completely blown away by this experience. And I know it doesn't look much on the camera, and I do apologise for that. But if you see these machines out there, please go and try them. They are so much fun. I really enjoyed that. Did you watch it? Our day of exploring is still on. As you saw me on the virtual reality roller coaster ride thing that I was on, that then in the video it collapses and it's weird, but it's good. I like that. I might do that again while I'm here. Our exploring has brought us down into Ayrshire itself, and at the minute we're at Morrison's. But going from our campsite over to Ayrshire, oh my god, we must have gone down like Millionaire's Row or something. Like, I swear to god, it's like all the houses here are beautiful anyway, but so big. I don't know what the prices are like. I'm kind of thinking the prices are going to be big as well, but yeah, I'll try and get some footage of while we're driving around. It is stunning here. Near to where I live we have Southport, and this place pisses all over Southport. It really does. Sorry Southport, but it does. Alright, let's go. So it's now the afternoon and I am over at the Space Active Action place, because I've got Segways booked in. Sonny stayed behind in the caravan, which is absolutely fine. I'm just so happy to be going on a Segway again, oh my god. And then in a couple of days, so in a couple of weeks for you guys, I am doing this thing where you go up, I think it's something like 30 feet or something, don't know, it's high up anyway, and you jump onto this massive inflatable pillow. Cannot wait, and you get to do it twice. That's just going to be so good. We've been out, and I didn't actually manage to get any footage of when we were driving through Ayrshire, but it is beautiful. Like, I don't know what I was expecting from Scotland. I will be honest with you. I knew that it had good countryside. I've seen the pictures, but I mean, like, look, even here, look at this. It is just, it's stunning. It really is. And I drove over here because I'm lazy. I drove over here and I was like, do you know what? I would more than happily just walk over, just go and stand by the beach for a bit, listen to the sea and everything like that. Oh, it's just gorgeous here. Scotland in itself is completely beautiful and not at all what I was expecting it to be. Like, I remember when I was growing up, them birds are rude. I remember when I was growing up that we used to watch a show called Balamory, and I think that was based in Scotland. I think it was filmed in Scotland, but I always thought it was Wales for some reason, I don't know why. But like, driving to the site yesterday, we actually saw them houses that are all different colours, and I was like, it's Balamory! And you have some like really remote villages, but when you go through them, you're like, oh my god, this is so adorable. And one of them's got tea rooms. So me and Sonny were actually like, let's go to a tea room one day. We haven't gone to a tea room. So that's going to be good. But for now, it's time to go and jump on a Segway. Back at the caravan, and I should probably explain something to you. So I had to come over and tell Sonny that we were going out. Now, you might remember in the Haven video from 2017, we were at the Lake District, that was the first time we did the Segways. Like me and my mum, I think Auntie Pauline had a go, Sean, my brother, and my Auntie Maureen. And we all went on, we had a really good time. But we literally, you're just on a field, and that was it. You just went round, and yeah, that was it, basically. Well, we were told after that that if we wanted, there is another course that you can do where they turn the speed up to 15 miles an hour on your Segway, and you'll go around the park. And the woman today, she put us on the Segways, and as we're going around, and I'm thinking, these are a bit quick. And then the next minute, fire doors open, boom, we go out. And it was just, oh my God, incredible. We went right down to the beach. So you get to experience a Segway when it's like going downhill. And she didn't explain, but I did remember from the Lake District version that the Segways don't want you to fall off. So they will adjust themselves to the terrain that you're going on. So if you're on a slope going down, it will automatically lean itself back. So even going downhill, you still have to lean forward to get it to move forward. It's weird. And yeah, we did that. We were going up and down bumps, and you know, there's little pathways where it's like really narrow, so you've got to go on the narrow bit, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. Feet hurt. She's standing still for 40 minutes. It's not good. But yeah, so we're back to the caravan. We're going to have what me nana would have called a disco nap, which is basically a nap, so you're not as tired for the Tiger Club. So we're up at 6, tea on, and then out to the bars tonight. We're going to try and do the Bonga Wonga and the live lounge. The Bonga Wonga is the show bar. I should translate for anyone into Haven these days. So yeah, let's skip to the next bit. One more time. And stop. I'm going to have to stop you there just for a moment. See, you know how I adore Haven and everything about it. More so because it's like a nostalgic thing for me. It's where I grew up. It's the brand that I had near enough every summer growing up as a kid. And a big part of that was down to the entertainment. When we had the Tiger Club, and it was amazing. And you know, we'd go to Primrose Palace in the evening, and like I've said in the other videos, 3 entertainment rooms: Jesters, Princes and Windsors. And we would always spend the night in Princes because it wasn't a show bar, it wasn't just kids, it was a meet in the middle. And from the moment you went in to the moment you left, it was a party, and that's all I can describe it as. It was so much fun, and the biggest part of that was Tony Jr. You know, the man bouncing around on the stage, and he made them holidays for us. He was centre of attention, but he and the Haven mates that worked there over the years that we went, because it was like quite a few years, they made the holidays. They are what we came back for, really. Now I come for like the caravans and the entertainment. Last year, in 2021, during the pandemic, Tony contracted. He got COVID, and he passed away. And it is emotional for me still, because he was a big part of my childhood, big part of it. Because if I wasn't at Haven doing the party dances, I was at home with my mum's VCR of all the stuff that she'd recorded, watching it over and over again because I just loved it. And a couple of years ago, I looked him up on Facebook. I was like, I wonder if Tony Jr. is on. And he was, and he accepted my friend request. And we spoke about so much over the years. Going through from, like, you know, the party dances, and he'd be like, oh, you'll never guess who sang that one. And, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, I'd be like, I think I messaged him once, and I was like, what the hell was that song that you always played when you came on the stage and introduced the Haven Mates? And he told me what it was. That one. And yeah, we were in touch. And then, so when we've come here, I've been like, you know, this is amazing to watch. You know, it's going back to the show bars, because although Scotland itself is in some form of lockdown at the minute, it's not in the lockdown that we all knew in the UK. I think, like, they advise you to wear a face mask, but it's not kind of like you're not coming in if you haven't got one on. They advise you to keep a little bit of a distance. And in fact, actually, a little bit of a positive of the lockdown is that they now have an app. And you go onto the app, you can put your location on, so it knows what site you're at. You select what bar you're in, if there's more than one on site. Put in your table number, and you can order drinks. You can order Papa John's pizza. The Cook's fish and chip shop, they will come and deliver to your table. It's incredible. Like, it's so easy to be lazy now. I love it. But yeah, I'm loving being back out and, you know, back into the show bars and that sort of thing. But there is a massive part of me that this year is finding it a little bit difficult, because, you know, I'm seeing kids enjoying the entertainment that's on, and it's like I feel as if a little bit like, you know, oh my God, that was me. When I was a child, I was like that. And, you know, just sort of like stood there gawping up at the stage while they're doing the party dances and just in a world of your own. And it really was a magical time. And I've Tony to thank for that. I've the rest of the Haven Mates to thank for that, of course. But it is a little bit tough. So I wanted to dedicate this part of the video, well, this next part, to Tony, because this would have been him. Not me, obviously him being on the stage, but yeah. You know how they say that every cloud has a silver lining? And certainly, for me, Tony's passing was just this huge cloud. It really did get to me. Well, the silver lining of it is that on Facebook, I'm one of the moderators on a Haven Mates group, and it's like Haven Mates from, oh my God, some of them are back from when Haven Mates first became a thing. Like, some of them are like, yeah, we were just sort of like entertainment, and then when we went back the next season, we were Haven Mates. And it's like, and Haven Mates just used to look like the blue coats, pontins. Then they came in with the stripes, but they were different colours. And then they changed the colours of the stripes, and you had the mustard yellow trousers and all that sort of stuff. It was a mess. But it's incredible to sort of like, you know, I've got my memories of when I went as a child, and I'm like, that's, you know, incredible. but you're learning so much about it and all these different sites, and I love it. I really do. And one of the first people to post in that group with a sort of post dedicated to Tony was Leanne from Haven Mates.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tiger rock star, make the jungle alive. When I play my guitar, tiger rock star, I'm gonna go far. As a tiger rock singer and a tiger rock star.
At the end of a hectic week, the team reflect on what the season's meant for them.
All the way through the season, I just wanted to really go home and just get it over with. But like the last couple of weeks, everyone's got on really well, and it's just, I'm going to miss it a lot.
Yes, that Leanne. And I've been in touch with her now for a couple of months. In fact, you know what? She's probably bored of me chatting to her so much. And you heard in that little clip then how well spoken Leanne was back then, right? And I always remember me nana and me mum, because obviously afterwards, at the end of the night, Haven Mates were the celebrities of your holiday. So you'd be like, "Can I have your autograph?" And all that sort of stuff. And me nana and me mum always used to be like, "Oh, isn't she so well spoken? Oh, it's so refreshing to hear someone talk like that." Blah, blah, blah. Leanne still talks like that. And it is so fabulous. She sent me, because I'd sent her a few voice notes, and then she sent me some voice notes. So I'm not going to play it all, but just have a little listen. Come on, play it. The signal here is really bad, by the way.
Good morning, gorgeous boy. Hope you're really, really well. Thank you so much for your voice notes. I've only just picked them up this morning. I was fast asleep by the time these came through last night.
It's so fab! I spoke with Leanne before I came away, and said, look, you know, I'm going to do this little bit. We're going to show all the shows that are going on, but I'm going to do a little bit to camera and just, you know, sort of explain about Tony and stuff like that. And obviously being in touch with you is sort of like the silver lining to that cloud. So can I ask you, what have you been up to since Haven? Because I'd love to, you know, kind of update people. So since Haven, she did the season at Primrose Valley in '95, and then Mill Rythe on Hayling Island in '96. She's choreographed all the in-house shows for Haven, which is Good Times and Bright Lights Big City, which is, for those who don't remember, obviously years ago, but that is one show that in the Haven Mates group and in the sort of like the fan pages of Haven Mates and stuff like that, the Bright Lights Big City show is a fan favourite from way back when. Yeah, so she did that. She also did the Chaos Tour for one season, but can't remember where that fits in. I don't remember the Chaos Tour. I think I might have missed that because, like I said, at Primrose Valley, you had the 3 rooms. Here, though, we've got 2. So I'm going to hand you back to the other night. And this is what it was like in the Bonga Wonga. And then we're going to go across to the Live Lounge.
This way, another way, and everybody shake, 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 shake. Let's see how the hell that right. Okay, we're going to do a couple songs, but I want to see how you do this one first. Are you ready? Clap your hands together. I know.
hard and the best, and I don't waste time on the mic with the dope rhymes.
Jump to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, jump.
And I'm here to remind things and lyrics to make you shake your ass with a chance. Come on and dance, God, rap world, always make the twirl. It's your world and I'm dancing swirl. Trying to get a hush, so move your butt. Dance for your what's up, hands in the air. Come on, say yeah, everybody over here.
Everybody over there.
The crowd is live, but I will do this. All the peaceful in the house.
Move. Hey, move. This is Go Raven, people. So let's go Raven. That's right. Let the rhythm move ya. Hey, let the rhythm take control. Let the music move ya. Haven, are you ready to crumble? Watch us break the mic. Watch us break the mic. Watch us break the mic. Psych! Party people, watch us break the mic. Watch us break the mic. Watch us break the mic. Psych! I want to see you mix that crumble, people. Haven, let's get in the mix. Everybody crumble, people. Mix it up. MC in the mix in the house. Woo! Everybody crumble.
We'll do it again. Good evening, Great Florida! Here we are. Are you ready for some dancing? Yes, but we need more people here on the dance floor. So come on, everybody join us here. Okay, you know our party dances, we changed them a little bit, we gave them a bit of more speed. So we have a little mashup of a few party dances. And today we are doing fiesta. So it's my favorite, the best